Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review on Season 3 of The Witcher. So before I head into my thoughts and feelings on the third season of The Witcher, quick disclaimer, I am probably definitely going to be having some spoilery topics of discussion in this particular video, so if you have not completed or finished watching Season 3 of The Witcher, come back at a later point. So Netflix decided to do something a little bit different with the season of The Witcher. They decided to split it pretty much like in half. Not totally in half, because the first half was like 5 episodes, and then we had like the final 3 episodes. So yeah, not a neat, even division. But still, Netflix was like, hey, we're going to split this in half and make you wait like a month in between, which I guess I was fine with, because last year Stranger Things did the same thing. They split that season in half, and it doesn't really bother me too much. It leaves room for like digestion of the show, and to think about it and kind of leave you in suspense, and then you come back to it, I kind of like that model. I think Netflix is kind of experimenting, if that's working with some of these bigger shows, the big popular shows like The Witcher and Stranger Things, if that's working, and I think it's okay. I think it's working. I don't mind the split at all. If anything, it gets me excited. So what's happening in season 3 of The Witcher, you guys? In hindsight, when I think about this season, I feel like there's not really too terribly much actually going on when you think about it. But that doesn't mean that the season is terrible, I don't think, because if anything, I really highly enjoyed this season. Just not a lot was actually technically going on in some ways. But yeah, for the bulk of this show, it's really just, the need to protect Ciri at all costs, because all the various different groups and factions that are running around on this show, all the various different characters and kingdoms and peoples, whatever, everybody is after Ciri, because there's like all the prophecies, and people want her for this, and people want her for that, Ciri is a very important, integral person to this show. So yeah, it's up to Geralt and Yennefer to be like, oh Lord, let's run around, protect Ciri, hide her, cloak her. If we have to keep moving from place to place, then so be it, as long as she is safe. And that's definitely something I enjoyed with the first couple episodes, just that trio of Geralt and Yennefer and Ciri together, us finally getting to see them as a complete family. Because yeah, they didn't really have any sort of interactions with one another in the first season, just kind of up and down moments where they would meet occasionally, and then the second season it was kind of the same thing, but they all finally get together by like that last episode or so, I think. So it was just nice to have a couple episodes where the three of them are together and they're weirdly happy. It's so weird to see them all happy, and even Geralt kind of smiles on occasion, I think. And yeah, so it's them protecting Ciri, and we had that bit of a fallout between Geralt and Yennefer in the finale and whatnot, a lot of drama there, and kind of a sense of betrayal that Geralt feels from Yennefer. So a lot of the first couple episodes is also establishing, kind of trying to rebuild what Geralt and Yennefer once had, and them kind of rekindling their romantic interest in one another, which was great. Overall, I think this was a very highly enjoyable season. I personally liked it. I'm going to say right now, I am not an expert when it comes to the world of The Witcher. I have not read the books. I have not played the video games. I am... would it be a casual viewer? I'm not sure if I'm considered a casual viewer. Because I'm sitting here doing a review on it. If you're a casual viewer, you're not really going to sit and talk about it and do reviews, That's just it. That's kind of the nature of a casual viewer. You're just kind of watching it and that's it, You have no thoughts about it. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how to describe myself when it comes to The Witcher. I'm someone who just really enjoys it, and I love the universe and the characters, and I love reading reviews and watching breakdowns of the episodes, So yeah, I personally like this season. I know prior to going into this season, there were a lot of people just not looking forward to it and just trying to bash it to bits, and yeah, like the trailer videos, like just the I guess like the dislike ratio to the like ratio, is just so ridiculous. And I think what I was enjoying about this season as well, not only kind of tightening that bond, the family bond that we finally get between Geralt and Yennefer and Ciri. I also like just how very political this season was. Definitely very, very highly political in places because of Ciri and everybody, all these kingdoms and people, everybody having their own agendas and motivations, like why they want Ciri, what they plan on doing with Ciri, definitely much more political season and whatnot. So let me just get into immediately what my personal favorite episodes were. I loved the episode that was called The Art of Illusion, where Geralt and Yennefer go to the party on Aretuza. And then, the episode after that, the actual battle for Aretuza. Wow, I love that, dear God. And then, Ciri's standalone episode where she was in the desert. Wow, another remarkable episode. So what would that be? That would be episodes 5, 6, and 7, right? Yeah. I think that'd be episodes 5, 6, and 7 if I have that correct. Seriously, that trio of episodes, that is why you watch this show. I loved the episode The Art of Illusion. That was just such a great episode. Once again, the politics, the manipulating, who is hiding what, who is kind of thinking what. The Art of Illusion was just absolutely fantastic. Just the way it was written, the way it was set up, and how it was directed as well. I love the directing style of that episode because we saw multiple scenes kind of played in different ways, like from this perspective versus this perspective, what's going on over here on this corner while these people are doing something over here, I loved how that was directed. And the song that was playing every single time, God knows how many times we heard this song, but that song, All Is Not As It Seems, that song just kept repeating over and over and over in the show, but I loved it. I was obsessed with that show, or that song after the episode ended, dear God. I loved the Art of Illusion episode, so brilliant. And then just goes so wonderfully in the episode that is the battle for Aretuza. Wow. This show always has excellent battle sequences, but this was a battle sequence like no other, like up there with sequences like from The Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, an absolutely incredible, captivating battle sequence within Aretuza, and that kind of eventually kind of goes a little bit outside of the walls to some extent, when Yennefer and Geralt and Ciri are kind of out and about, that battle, just the special effects, the opposing forces, a massive cast cleansing, guys. A lot of major characters die in that particular episode, dear God, especially just kind of minor supporting cast that we've seen throughout the entire show, but an absolutely incredible show, or episode rather. And then, Ciri's standalone episode in the desert, kind of the fallout of what happens at Aretuza. Ciri's episode in the desert, at first, when it just kept kind of going on and on and on, and Ciri's in the desert, I kept getting a little worried. I was like, oh no, this is going to be an episode that's boring, but no, I actually never felt bored. I think the episode moved very quickly, and I think it was a much needed episode for Ciri to really come to terms with herself, her past, her future, her present, who she is, what she wants to become, I thought the desert episode was brilliantly done and filmed and directed and everything. So like I said, we do get the death of quite a number of characters this season, and even Geralt is on death's door for a few episodes there. I was a little shocked. I was like, dear God, Geralt's actually out and down. That never happens with him. And one of the big deaths was Tissaia. I love Tissaia, played by Mayanna Burning, I think is how her name is pronounced. I've seen Mayanna Burning in other projects over the years, and so when she was first here on The Witcher, I was like, yay, I'm so excited. So now she's gone. Tissaia has been this kind of just constant presence in the show, whenever Yennefer needs something, Tissaia is always there, and with Tissaia gone, where does that put Yennefer now? Yennefer doesn't have kind of that backing anymore with Tissaia, so I think that's going to put Yennefer in a nice place moving forward, that I think she's going to gain a lot more leadership in some ways. Someone needs to take charge now that Tissaia is gone, and I think that person is Yennefer. let's talk about Kahir really quickly. What was up with Kahir? Dear God, if I was confused about anything all damn season, it was Kahir. Because it's like he was kind of going back to the dark side, I guess, and then all of a sudden he just flips. He just gets down on his knees in front of Ciri, and he's like, "Oh, my lady, I'm with you. If you want to kill me, kill me. To atone for my sins, for working against you. Blah blah blah." I don't know what the hell is going on with Kahir, but if he's going to be on Ciri's side from now on, yay, I'm all for it, because she needs more allies, for real. And whew, you guys, that bastard Vilgefortz. Oh my god, I can't believe that man broke to say his heart. Hell no. I really like Vilgefortz, though. He's one of those characters, because I think he's been in every single season, hasn't he? He's one of those characters that I've always really quite liked, and I was really shocked by that twist there, is he going to be kind of one of the big primary villains moving forward? Because the show has always kind of established King Emir as kind of this evil presence, but I guess Vilgefortz is up there as well, because we do see him at the very end with Emir, so I'm curious where Vilgefortz is going to go. I definitely got to give a shout out to Graham McTavish, who plays Dijkstra. I was very happy to see more of Graham McTavish on this show, because I remember when he first popped up last season, he was just in it very briefly. He didn't have very much to do last season, so I was very excited to see more of Graham McTavish, see him kind of maneuver through the court that he's part of, and then once he meets Geralt and Yennefer, how he's trying to control and manipulate him, but they're not stupid, his relationship with Philippa, I really enjoyed, their kind of dynamic and how they kind of hold each other together at times. I think Philippa holds him together more so. But yeah, Graham McTavish was definitely a wonderful surprise this scene, getting him to work his magic as an actor and whatnot. Dijkstra is just such a really intriguing character. I loved him. I do need to throw in Rience and Lydia. What was the point of Rience and Lydia this whole damn season? Yeah, guys, because Geralt and Ciri and Yennefer kept themselves moving whenever Rience would kind of get hot on their tail. And then Rience just gets killed so very easily at the end, as well as Lydia. They both get killed really easily there at the end, and it's kind of like, what's the point of their characters? What was the point at the end of the day? I couldn't even remember entirely what their point was, if there even was one, So yeah, I was really frustrated with Rience and Lydia, because I was looking forward to a lot more of their characters as well, and then that kind of just fell a little flat for me. And yes, I definitely got to talk about Jaskier, played by Joey Beatty. Yes, I love Jaskier. I think Jaskier is probably my favorite character on this show. I think he's a lot of people's favorite character. I love how Jaskier has just kind of slowly grown and changed over the course of the show, through his relationship and interactions with Geralt and Yennefer, because I think Jaskier has always been somebody who could be a little bit selfish and self-centered, and I think he's kind of grown beyond that, and he's part of this family too. He wants to be part of this family, and he's there to protect this family at all costs, and he still has those moments of being a little self-centered, but it's all in good humor and good fun, I think, and he's definitely grown and matured, which I appreciate with Joey Beatty's performance. And he had some bangers of some songs this season, guys. I know the very final episode, he had that one song, the Ride Witcher Ride, I think is what it was. I love that song. I really enjoyed Jaskier's relationship with, what's his name, Radovid? Yes, I had to make some notes there. Prince Radovid. That just kind of came out of nowhere, but I liked it. I think they both worked really well with one another. I'm curious to see where Jaskier and Radovid are going now, because Jaskier definitely felt betrayed and hurt there near the end. So let's see where that goes. And speaking of songs as well, because I was saying Jaskier had some really great songs this season. Freya Allen even had a song. If you watch her episode in the desert, and then the end credits end, and you get a full version, a musical version of that little kind of song she was kind of mumbling to herself in the desert. Wow, seriously, that song that Freya Allen sings, I need cover songs of that song. I'm waiting for all the cover songs to pop up. So to kind of end this review, some miscellaneous questions, I suppose. Is Yennefer going to be in charge, basically, of what's left of all the sorceresses? You know, now that all that's all kind of scattered and chaotic and all over the place. I'm anticipating Yennefer to be kind of in charge of all this, because it certainly seems like everyone was kind of gravitating towards her. Is Ciri possessed by that chick named Falca that she kind of kept having hallucinations about in the desert? I was very confused about what was going on there. I guess we'll see where that goes next season. And then, yeah, the season does end, and Radovid is king now. His brother got murdered by Philippa, right? No, not Philippa. That I think Philippa's girlfriend or something. You know, I can't. I'm drawing a blank. But still, either way, Radovid is now king. I guess we'll see where that goes. Yeah, we saw Vilgefortz with King Emir. I can't wait to see that. I'm definitely looking forward to more King Emir. I was excited to see King Emir this season. He was kind of just in a scattering of episodes. Yeah, the elves are still all vengeful, seeking revenge, want what's rightfully theirs. I guess we'll see more of the elves. And then, yeah, a big thing of this season, yeah, guys, because we all know this was Henry Cavill's final season as Geralt, and he's going to be replaced next season with Liam Hemsworth. I'm definitely very sad to see Henry Cavill go. He's been just so remarkable and incredible in this role. I'm hoping Liam Hemsworth is up to the task. It's going to be a mighty big task and big shoes to fill, you know, since Henry Cavill did such a great job. And I don't want to sit and just throw poor Liam Hemsworth under the bus just yet. I want to see trailers. I want to see him in his very first season before I make a a decision on where he is. You know, is he better or worse? You know, I guess we shall see. I'm really looking forward to Liam Hemsworth, though. It's not his fault with what went down between Henry Cavill and the producers. You know, it's not his fault at all. So I'm looking forward to Liam Hemsworth. I want to give him a chance and judge him from that once we finally get to see him in full. So you guys, that's pretty much it. My thoughts and feelings on season 3 of The Witcher. I honestly didn't think I would even do a review for this season. I didn't know if I would really entirely have much to even say about it. I guess I did. But yeah, I did highly enjoy this season. A lot of really interesting things going on and character development. I think more than anything, a lot of this season is just a massive setup for the events to come. More than anything, I think as I walked away from the season, as enjoyable as I found it, a lot of it definitely was just more build up kind of to another season where I think the big bulk of the action is going to finally start to take place. So yeah, I'm definitely curious your thoughts down below in the comment system, you guys. Did you guys enjoy this season? Love it, hate it? Just let me know. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye, guys.